Hello again, everybody, and today I'm going to be performing a triumph effect because the last triumph effect I uploaded was titled after Vernon'S triumph, and it's not true. I do apologize for that, and some of you pointed that out. I wasn't really using the technique Vernon did, and so I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to be performing Vernon'S triumph now, and hopefully you like it. So, in order to do that, we're going to be using a standard bicycle deck of playing cards, and we're gonna need a card selected. Okay, so a card can be genuinely selected. It doesn't even matter that I look at it, so I know it's the four of clubs, and we're simply gonna push it somewhere near the center and then shuffle it back into the pack. Okay, so now what's Vernon'S triumph? Well, Vernon was perhaps, actually not perhaps, it was the best magician there was, and that's why they called him the professor. And one day he was in his studio, he was practicing, he was mixing face up and face down cards, right? And then a little boy came in and asked him what he was doing. And so he told the boy that if he could mix face up cards with face down cards, and then just snap his fingers, and every single card fixes itself, then that would be the triumph of card magic. And so that's what we're going to attempt. But first, let me show you a couple of ways of shuffling cards. We have the riffle shuffle, which we just did. We have the overhand shuffle, which is usually completed with cut. Every shuffle is usually completed with cuts, and cuts can be done in the hands. It can be also done on the table. So there are many ways of cutting cards. But perhaps the most intriguing way of shuffling cards, or the most unorthodox way of shuffling cards, is by grabbing half the cards face up and half the cards face down and simply mixing them, interlacing face up cards with face down cards. So once we have this, and you know that they are genuinely interlaced, we can push them in and give them a cut. Now remember, everything's mixed up. We have some face down cards, face up cards, we have face up and face down, we have some more face down and some more face up. We even have back-to-back cards, so it's all mixed up. But what Vernon said is if we could leave the deck on the table and simply snap our fingers, every single card will fix except for one. You can see right here in the center of the deck, there's one card facing down, and it is the four of clubs.